Mayday, here is Merman. We are going down.
There we go. And of course, in case you haven't guessed it, today is the lifeboat build.
Oh, yeah.
With
Still makes me chuckle.
That one's Gary. That one's John. There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Friday show. Mm.
It's Friday.
Oh! Look who's made it. Hello.
Sorry, I haven't actually even got a chair to sit at to talk with you. But I thought while I'm faffing around, I thought I'd come along, have a chat. How are you all doing?
Right,
Excellent.
Very well. How are you, sir?
Confused. Okay. By the way, happy birthday, YouTube. 20 today.
Is it? Oh,
yep.
Happy birthday, YouTube. Gary, I've just seen that message you sent me yesterday. I'll send you the answer in a minute.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, mate. Appreciate that.
Gary, we've got a live stream next Tuesday, haven't we?
We have, yes. From here. It's going to be from here.
Woo!
First one from here, yeah. Oh, by the way, I was busy yesterday.
Wow.
Oh.
That took all day, I have to tell you. But there we go.
The question is, after all the beers we have, are you going to be able to make it back up the garden at the end of the night?
Yeah, I actually had some plan. I haven't got the fridge organised.
Oh,
I need to
dear.
organise a little fridge.
Oh, dear.
But hey ho, there we go. It's getting there.
It's looking good, mate.
Now this is a very Waitrose thing. Air conditioning and heater. Okay, it's a heat exchanger, so there's no heater element in there. Just pulls whatever heat there is out of the air down to about -4 outside. It's really efficient. However, I can control it with this, my telephone. So I can get up in the morning, have my coffee. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Turn on the heater. By the time I come down here, it's toasty. How Waitrose is that?
Yeah, I'm envious.
Wasn't that expensive either? Actually, it was
Gary's
very reasonable.
Mr. Morris is still on the old kick the wife out of bed and tell her to switch the heating on.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I know what's good for me. I won't be doing that.
Yeah, I was going to say it does replace one member of staff, obviously.
Yeah,
but then they can be used for other things. There's plenty of work for them.
Yeah, you got to keep them in employment, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. No point having people standing around idle all day just because their other job was turning the heater on.
Good grief, no. God. Oh, that is looking really, really good, mate.
Yeah, I'm very excited by all this. Very excited.
All that hard work and.
Well, yeah. So next job is the layout, obviously. So I've got to work on that. Figure out.
I bet you got architect's drawings for that, haven't you?
Yeah.
He has a plan. There's nothing wrong with a man with a plan.
Have a plan. I need 2 more desks. That's what I do need.
We call it 2 desks now.
So are you staying with us for the whole show, are you, Gary?
Yeah, I will. I may not actually be here all the time. I might be picking stuff up, bringing it in, and but I will be around all the time.
Yeah.
Cool.
No problems.
Well, the other Gary's got a squeaky chair that he said that he can pass on to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting a new chair soon.
Excellent. What are you getting?
One that doesn't squeak.
Okay. I'll Google it.
Just Google chair. Like any other chair won't squeak as much as that.
Unfortunately, my desk lamps died this morning, so I need one of them as well.
Oh no.
So I'm modelling in the dark, or it feels like the dark.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, once we're down onto the desk camera, you can always lift these blinds up, can't you?
Well, that's true. Yeah. Once I go down.
It's only when the camera's looking at you because you'd be backlit.
Yeah.
You just look like a ghost with eyes.
Yeah. Or I have to do this.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Is that when you pothole it?
I should
let's
wear
go.
these at night when I'm going to the loo, actually, and I have to get up. Mind you, they're 3 times magnification, so maybe I won't go there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you need to.
Julian says, "Go." Second comment. Morning, Hagrid.
Ah.
Dieter says, "Morning, Julian. Funny, I made the comment earlier in this morning. Literally, yeah, you doing it. A shame, really." Dieter, doing a modmin. Hit the like button all. Thank you very much, Dieter.
Yes, let's like and subscribe.
Julian says, hilariously, there are currently 4 likes and only 2 of us here. It's great, isn't it? Tiff says, "Oi, that's my job, Dieter." Athol, wrong, Julian. I see 7-ups, and I was lurking here while watching a Little Histories channel. Morning ago, I was watching that as well. In case you wonder why I'm speaking out one side of my mouth, I've still got swollen lips and dentures. I think I bit my lip or something when it was numb. Duke says, "Good day, all you beautiful people." Good day, Dukey.
Duke.
Hello, Duke.
Dieter, morning, Tiff. They'll need a reminder in any case. That's true. Julian says, "Hi, Tiff." Julian, hi, Athol. Sonic, hey, guys. Hey, Sonic.
Hey, Sonic.
Julian, morning, Mikey, Chair, Farty Pants, Commander Evans, and evening, John. Dukey says, "It's so good being on here live. I watched the show from last night this morning, so frustrating not being able to comment." Ha ha ha. Skiffins is in. He says, "Looking good, Gary. Do you need me to cut the ribbon still?"
Yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Moyes is in. Hello, Martin. He says, "Nice flag, Mikey. Arte et Marty." And to you, brother. And is that a new motorbike I see in your picture? Can you go back to? Oh, is that the Goldwing, or is that's a new motorbike, isn't it? Oh, a new one. What did you do with the Goldwing? Can't believe you got rid of that. Anyway, Julian says, "Sonic, it's morning. Are you feeling okay? Do we need to call someone?" Morning, by the way. Nigel, morning, guys. All good? Hello, buddy.
Nigel.
Julian, hiya, James.
Morning, Skippins. Sorry you couldn't get hold of me the other day, James.
He's too busy now. He's famous.
Oh. No, I was non-compos mentis.
Same thing, isn't it? Dieter says, "John is sporting a white striped shirt." Yes, he does.
How did he know? Because we were, well, one of us was doing that baseline before we went live.
Yes, trying to get it in people's head, for the
thing.
full...
What I didn't realise is it's been in my head for the last few days because I've been learning it on guitar. It's not a bass line; it's a guitar line. There you go.
It's a dum 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 dum.
More precisely, it's played on the E and the D string guitar,
as opposed to air on a G string.
The A and the D string. Julian, hi, CAP. Chat about productions. Yes, do go check him out. He does reviews of lots of different products and hotels and things like that. Pretty cool.
Oh.
Sonic says, "Been up all night again. No backy left, so a bit cranky at the minute." Oh, you'll be smoking your own hair soon.
Yeah.
Tiff, welcome to the stream, folks. If you like what we do here, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's much appreciated. It is. Phil says, "Good morning, all." Good morning, Phil. Julian, Chair Farty Pants needs a Just Giving page to fund a whoopee cushion to christen the new chair. Julian says, "Hi, Nigel."
Yes.
Julian, hi, Phil.
Chair Farty Pants has got to break it to the current Mrs. Morris that his desk lamps buggered.
Is that sending you into cold sweat and panic attacks?
Yeah.
Duke says, "How did you cope with the night shift last night, John?"
Oh, not a problem. But I think, Bron was a little bit cranky when I got up. But she doesn't know what time I got up, so not so bad. I did go to bed as soon as we finished, but it was a late night.
Why? What were you doing?
Well, we had a late night session because of your appointment.
Ah. So you stayed
Started
on for a few
midnight
hours, did
here. No.
you?
Finished
No,
at 2 a.m.
It was something to 2 when we finished at his time.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Skiffins says, "Hey, Julian, Tiff, and the panel." Hello, Skiffins. Martin from Chat About Productions says, yes, it's a Benelli. Sold the Gold Wing. It was getting heavy for an old fart. Ah,
Benelli. Oh,
very nice.
rather.
I miss riding motorbikes. Columbus says, "Morning all, as of 10 minutes ago." Hello, Callum. Nice to have you with us again.
Hey,
Skiffins, it's okay, Gary. Used to being avoided. Ooh, I registered with the 48 and 48 yesterday, the other day as well, Skiffins. Julian, hi, Columbus.
yes, that's something.
Martin Baggett is in. Morning all, rare day off for me, and I've gone and done my backing. Better grab the gannet and make a start. Oh, sorry to hear about your back.
Yeah, I'm excited. Sorry to hear about your back, but I'm excited about the gannet.
I thought you were going to say you're excited about his back.
No.
This is John we're talking about.
Yeah. All the subtlety of a sledgehammer.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Dieter says, "Greetings, Model Officer, Duke Wellington, Phil, Tiff, Sonic, Chat About Productions, and Columbus Models." Chat About Productions, or Martin, is in the Discord as well. So Martin, you need to get commenting and get involved, mate. He was the M4H volunteer for our area. Dieter says, "In my defense, as I'm struggling with the cold, my mind needed exercise, so not surprised it wandered off that far." Sonic, air on a G-string like a fart in a thong. Oh, dear goodness.
Oh, crops.
You always got to lower that tone, haven't you? Tiff put the YouTube link in for Chat About Productions channel. So do go and check it out, like and subscribe it. Puts a lot of work into it, bless him. He's a great guy. Dieter says, "James, that's what I heard too." Tiff says, "Hello, Mr. Skiffins."
Mr. Skiffins.
Hello, Skiffins. Dieter says, "Skiffins, I left you a message on your Discord, bud, but when you get a moment to look at it." Ooh.
Another cease and desist order.
Gary, if you have hair on your G-string, actually, never mind. Oh, air and different G-string. That's gross. Scott says, "Hello all." Hello, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hello.
Julian, hi, Scott. Oh, that reminds me. Every Thursday and Friday up until the 1st of April, Little History and Scott are doing live streams from 8:30 in the morning UK time until roughly now-ish.
I shall make a point because that will fill in my hour to myself time when I sit and watch stuff on YouTube. So
I thought you were going to say other websites then. Julie says, "Hi, Martin." Skiffin says, "Jolly good registration are open indeed." Yes. Do go and check out the 4848.org. So it's 48-48.org to register for the 48 and 48 and also see the work from last year that we all did to raise money for Malls for Heroes. And you can also look at merchandise and things like that they've got, all to raise funds for Malls for Heroes.
And also, in support of what James is doing, the Friends of Models for Heroes will have a green room open to all those taking part that you can jump in on our Discord channel.
I've got mine on today.
Hey,
Aww,
there you go. Well. Yeah. So it'll be open for the period of the 48-hour build. You can drop in there and you can chat and model at the same time in the Hangout. Yeah. And even you never know, even some of us will be in there.
Yeah. Me and you usually.
Well, I normally fall asleep.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You had to tell me to go to bed last year.
Yeah. Last year I had to tell him to go to bed, and I ended up doing 44 hours out of 48. I can't be doing that again. It nearly killed me. Dieter says, P.S. a wee bit hungry. Ordered a big bowl of pasta. Those bugs delivered the accompanying bread, but not the pasta. Oh dear. Skiffin says, yeah, will do, Dieter. Jim, good morning to all the usual suspects. Good morning, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
For some reason, your comment about playing Gary's G-string didn't show up on StreamYard.
Obviously was removed for the good of the public.
Jim says, good morning, Modman. Kieran says, morning, everyone. Hello, Kieran. Jim says, good morning, evening to our gracious hosts. Hello. Tiff has put the link into Scott's models. Again, do go and check them out. It's a really good channel. Julian says, morning, Kieran. Kieran says, hi, Julian. Modders has put the link in for the 48, which starts on the 14th of March. 48 hours. Build a kit, 48 hours, help raise money for Malls for Heroes.
Last year, James managed to raise an awfully large amount.
Yeah.
An awfully large amount of money for Models for Heroes.
So, something like $9,000 or something.
James will let us know. I think it was something like that. It was sort of mind-blowingly impressive.
Yeah. So for on the 48, obviously build 48 scale model build any model really in 48 hours. But for that 48 hours, there's a constant live stream going on James's channel, on the model officer channel. Constant live stream. They got presenters from America, Australia, which I believe you're starting off, aren't you, John?
I am.
Yeah. And obviously the UK
and Callum, I think.
Yes, I believe so. Because you can also look at the presenters on the website as well.
Mm.
They found your mug shots, did they, John?
Yeah, we sent in the one with silver all over his face.
Ooh.
After that unfortunate incident.
Yeah, with the Tin Man party. Still can't believe you looked that up while sat next to your wife.
I didn't know what that was. I am innocent. I have virgin ears. I had no idea what do you call it? I was thinking bulgogi, but that's food, isn't it?
Yeah, bukkake parties.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway,
You're a strange lot.
Yeah, Julian says, morning, Jim, Striped Skunk. James says, all donors links are now open too. Cool. Jim, and a very good Friday morning is in the Chicagoland area at minus 18 degrees C. Wow.
Oh, cripes. Is that a thing? Can you do that? Oh,
Yeah.
sounds awful.
Skipping says, as well as the auction lots are now live too, but being updated daily. There you go. So you also have auctions on there where you can buy stuff, and all the funds go towards Models Heroes.
The auction lots have been announced for the live stream.
Yes, you know, a lot of the auction lots have been donated by Airfix, ICM, Revell, Tamiya USA. The list is quite a who's who of
coming on board this year.
modelling manufacturers.
Tish says, "Ooh, Gary, the tape measure's out."
Yeah, it is.
I'm starting. What with Gary and the North Wing and John and his mansion, I'm starting to feel rather insignificant in my little cubby hole.
Oh, Tiddums.
Hey, at least you three own your own houses.
What? No, we don't. The bank does.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Ah, see, you're the
you
posh
own
one.
my house.
I'm mortgage free.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
See, now John feels insignificant.
Yeah.
But you will go taking out $1 million mansions.
Well, you know, what choice do you have? It's 2025.
Yeah, it's a shoebox now in the UK. Dieter says, as long as Gary leaves the latex gloves off, I'm not worried.
Okay. I take it you mean the other Gary.
Yes, with the tape measure.
I have got the latex gloves.
Well, there you go. I have the nitrile ones. I prefer them.
Yeah.
Julian says, on camera, Tiff, I didn't think it was that kind of stream. Julian, Hagrid, I'd be worried about anything that needed latex gloves.
I nearly did that thing I'm not allowed to do then.
I heard.
Did you?
Yeah.
But don't tell anyone because Mikey and Tiff didn't.
Yeah.
You lie. Dieter says, precisely that, Julian, precisely that. Callum says, yep, John, you'll be suffering my presence again for 48 hours.
Oh, wonderful.
You're a lovely guy, Callum.
It was a lot of fun last year. I am looking forward to it, of course.
Sonic says, laugh out loud, Julian. Kieran, hi, Jim. Hope you're feeling better. Sonic, more worried if they weren't used, depending on how you look at it. Dieter, I have my kit ready to go for 48 hours and the necessary decals to match the result I want. Only change I'll make without going too far out of the box range. There we go. Penny's in. She says, morning. Hello, Penny.
Hello, Penny.
She's been working on her Harrier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice job of it.
Very good.
Right.
Modest, Sonic says, stop that pigeon.
Start. Yeah, John. I've got to sing that now.
Tiff says, where's your channel mug, Mikey? My channel mug is in the kitchen because I was running late and didn't realise, so I made my coffee in my normal mug, thinking I would finish before the stream, and I didn't.
Is that the left-handed mug or the right-handed mug?
Yeah, John, which one is it?
The North-going Zax.
Sonic says, I'm not on the panel, Tiff. Laugh out loud. No, you're not. Oh, the channel mug. Get you. It says, morning, Penny. Penny says, morning, Tiff. Ollie Ian's in. He says, good evening, all. Happy Friday.
Hi, Ian.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hi, Ian. Athol, Gary too. Them walls need posters and photos to break up the blandness. I believe you're talking to Waitrose there.
Probably.
See, get his attention when I say that.
There'll be some, not on that wall, because that's where all of the photography backdrop roles are going to be on there.
Yeah.
And there's going to, I might put a TV over there. I'm not sure yet.
No.
But the rest of it is I'm kind of working on storage space at the moment. So once all of that's done, then I'll think.
See, what you
about
could
a
have
picture.
done to save time would have been to paint that wall green, so you'd have an automatic green screen anyway.
Yes, but not for when I've built a kit and I want to put it on turntable. So there'll be a table there for the tabletop stuff. The green screen's going on that wall, the one I've got already, so it just hangs there.
Yeah.
I've got I don't know, is it A0? Massive, great poster picture of my mum and dad's wedding.
Yeah.
My dad's in uniform, and we got it for their 60th anniversary.
Yeah.
The one where they got a message from the Queen to congratulate them and all that. And everyone who was at the dinner signed it, which is kind of nice. So that's going to go up there, because I'm considering calling this the Alfred Evans wing.
Nice. I like
after
it.
my dad, because he paid for it ultimately. So
yeah.
Cool.
And inspired me and all the rest of it. So I have a picture of mum and dad up there, and a green screen over there, and the rest of the walls I don't know yet. But
or you could call it AE Studios.
Indeed. Well, we're not that far from Ealing, so yeah. The second Ealing Studios.
Deed says, greetings, Penny. Is that underground line coming along? Penny says, it's a nice build, but as I said on Discord, wings have more gaps than the London Underground.
Oh.
Mom and Son Train Rail fans. Hey, Tammy. Says, good morning, Mikey, and the panel on chat.
Morning, Tammy.
Morning.
Athol says, hello, Penny. Tiff, ooh, Posty's been. Yay. Penny, morning, Hagrid and Athol. Dieter, Wayrose, keep room for the stickers too. I fear your aircon unit won't suffice long. That's a perfect place to put your aircon on the front of it. Put your stickers on the front of the aircon.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely good
We have
idea.
lots of channel stickers you could get, Gary.
You see, someone
Very
gets
good
all
idea.
this new stuff, and then everybody wants them to put stickers all over it.
I know, it's all nice and clean at the moment, and that's it.
And what
That
Gary's
won't last.
really thinking is, I'm not going to do that.
At least if they're on the aircon, it'd be easy to remove because you can get sticker remover for plastic surfaces.
True.
Whereas if you put them on the wall or something, you'd be buggered. You'd have to redecorate. Sonic, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Perfect excuse to buy your loved one a model kit. Kaylee's asleep, so she would have heard that.
I refer.
Hang on. Tammy, thank you very much. Lovely.
Tammy!
Another $10. Thank you very much. Hope everyone has a great day.
Thank you so much, Tammy.
Tiffy says, Tiffy? Tiffy's a rank. Tiff says, so which one did you get me, Sonic? Jim. Kieran, feeling better, Kieran. Thanks, mate. Now to get my modelling mojo back. Things have gone stagnant. You'll be all right, buddy. You'll get there. Apple says, thank you, Sonic. I never knew you cared. Penny says, so yesterday something amazing happened. Went to IKEA and didn't spend anything. Although I spent about £500 in my head, they have some amazing stuff. Yeah. I've realised one of the best modelling tools I've got now is one that Penny sent me. I love this thing.
What is it?
It's the nail drill.
Oh, the nail drill.
Oh, right.
It's portable, so it plugs into the power pack and you can change the speed on it and everything. I'm using it loads when I'm doing my diorama. I'm sanding all the wood and the plastic down and everything. Okay. Thank you. Jim says, Athol, greetings all. Athol, please give my regards to Hamish. Athol says, morning Tammy and family. Morning Jim. Did I hear right? Minus 18 degrees C? That's cold, mate. Stop in bed till it warms up. Tammy says, hi Athol. And he says, morning Tammy. Sonic. It's in with the rest of them in your cupboard. Take your pick, Tiff. Have we just started a domestic?
Yeah. I think you have.
Yeah. Tammy says, hi, Penny. Couldn't get my words out then. Skipping says, having to drop out. Sorry, see you soon. See you later, dude. Thanks for coming by. Jim says, Athol, yes, mate, minus 18 degrees C right now. We're in the dog days of winter in the upper Midwest. There you go. Sonic says, nail drill sounds painful. Yeah, it's got grinders and buffers and things like that. It's really, really handy. Penny says, oh, glad you like it. Happy you're using it loads. I am. I've not got it. I've put it back over. Andy says, thought I'd come say hello as I'm having a Sophie day. Hi, Andy. I'm glad you could join us. And now, at 29 minutes and 20, I can actually get through to my modelling.
What? Quick, everyone, comment.
Oh, my screen's gone black.
Benji, be quiet.
Oh,
quiet.
I put the lens cover over by mistake. That'd be why.
Yeah.
So much for professionalism, eh?
Don't you dare use language like that in here.
Hey, Terry from Little History said that we're a professional channel. Very professional channel today. I thought I'd misheard him at first.
I was going to say.
Adita says Mikey's picking up good vibrations with his nail drill, and oh no, he does not use it on any gerbils.
On camera.
No gerbils were harmed in the making of this live stream.
Penny says, "Hey Andy, I'm having a bed day, although I'm working tonight." Well, I don't blame you for having a bed day. Athol says, "Hi Benji, what's up?" Benji, hey Benji.
Benj, come here. No, all right then, ignore me. Now you're coming in.
Sonic says, "Another comment, Mikey." Very good.
Why are you talking?
Penny says, "Cats are trying to get me out of bed, but I'm winning for now." And Andy says, "I even bought a Tamir Sherman to maybe join in on the 48-48 thing, and I never built Shermans or 148. Yeah, good on you, man. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
I need to just excuse me. I need to decide what I'm going to build for the 48-hour build.
So do I, to be honest.
I've ordered a Sherman Firefly for that.
Oh,
Nice. Very nice.
It'd be really handy if I could find the instructions.
I've got a couple of 148 kits, but they're not going to take 48 hours to build. That's a problem.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I can hear Benji, so StreamYard's kind of working. Whilst I've got the digital.
Yeah, Benji.
Jim says, "Benji, hello, my canine friend."
Jim said hello, Benji.
Athol says, "Build a new man cave, Gary NW. North Wing." Yeah. Sonic, moist. Mike's OnlyFans that involves sheep tickling. Oh dear Lord. Sonic. Penny, last week came up with a great idea. People do various challenges with Airfix kits, for example, 1 hour challenge, etc. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Andy says,
Penny,
"You can do it with
not feed
$1.70."
Mikey ideas, please. The trouble I get into.
Andy says, "But 148 US figures are like hen's teeth, and even STL files are hard to find."
Yeah, but you can always upscale a 28mm figure or something like that.
Or downscale a 135th.
Yeah.
Penny says, "My day is building an Airfix kit while travelling in the crew seat of an overnight coach to London." There you go.
Blimey.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can find these.
I've got to clean my 3D printer out tomorrow.
Lifeboat instructions.
So Gary,
Yes.
my 3D printer
Yep.
is the Anycubic X2.
Okay.
It's the Anycubic Mono X2, and
Right.
the resin that I've been using, which I get on really well with, is Anycubic's water wash resin.
Okay. Cool.
Because that you can, because I've got a wash and cure station as well, which you can't see because I've got the wrong camera on. I can just put water in that, and not isopropanol.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, and this stuff, the water washable resin doesn't smell at all.
Excellent. That sounds like the way to go.
Works for me.
Stoned Waitrose. Oh, could you imagine the state of the live shows if you were stoned when we were doing them, Waitrose?
Yeah. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. I promise you.
It'd be hilarious.
No, I'm not going anywhere near that shit. Someone gave me a a herbal cigarette some years ago, right?
Yeah.
Now, at the time, I was a regular smoker. So I smoked it like I would smoke a cigarette. No one told me any different. I nearly died, right? I'm told I was literally white and covered in sweat and I couldn't move. The people I was with genuinely thought they were about to either phone the police or an ambulance. So ever since, I haven't got anywhere near it. I just don't want to know. So we're fine. You'll never have me
Found
drink, however. No.
Drink, however, isn't it?
Drink, however.
Yes.
No, it's unprofessional to be drunk on a live stream anyway. There's something, even Maria said to me, oh, I saw someone made a comment about you having been drinking before the live stream. I said, yeah, that was funny. She said, well, had you? I said, but you know I hadn't. I was here.
Yeah. What do they expect me and you to do on the half hour or so before the live stream?
I'm literally just not drunk. Why would you even think that? What, because I was cheerful? Oh my God. I was really upset about that. I don't mind I don't mind other people saying it because they don't know. But, you know, Maria actually does live in the same bloody house as me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wasn't happy
And she
about
should
that.
know the difference between you being drunk and you just being silly.
Cheers, everyone.
Exactly.
Speaking of drunks, how are you getting on, Gary? John?
I'm as Joe as a Sudge.
Yes.
I found the instructions.
I haven't had a
Sound
sip yet.
good.
So.
Yeah. They were in my little workshop that I made.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. My little Models for Heroes hanger.
Did you see the Models for Hero Valentine's card?
I did. It's good.
We go together like a Tamiya 148. Oh, God.
Julian says, innocent, I can't even spell it. Catching up, District Nurse was here and 10 minutes behind. Okay.
Yes, screens.
Dieter says, who is innocent? No one is innocent. Who is innocent? Penny, I use water washable resin and it's ace, although I do give them a second wash in IPA too.
Okay.
There we go.
Is John polishing his...
My iPad.
Oh, I thought you were polishing your bottle of wine.
No,
No, he's polishing off his bottle of wine.
Well, yeah.
it's only a 2-hour stream, so I couldn't possibly. Well, where's the
There's a
fun
good-
in that?
There's a good suggestion for you, Gary, from Brian.
Yep.
Elegoo are just launching a new 3D printer, and I bet they'd welcome a review.
Well, that's worth a try. Always worth a try.
There you go.
Yeah.
Especially on one of the most famous YouTube channels in Britain.
Well, hardly. But yeah.
In the world.
Well, you have one of the most famous YouTubers in Britain.
Infamous, perhaps.
Or
Legend in his own lunchtime.
Although I would just like to say, one thing about that, right, is that, you know, every month I get something from ICM and they say, this is what we're releasing next month. What would you like? And I normally say, oh, can I have that and that, please? And they send it. That's grand. Last month they sent over the email and they said, look, the thing is, my room's a mess. I can't do any work at all. I can't do any reviews. I can't do any of this. Can't do that. I don't really want you sending a lot of expensive plastic to me, and I can't do it in a timely fashion. And they came back and said, oh, well, thanks very much for that. We'll get in touch next month. A few days later, we're going to send them anyway. We're not in a hurry. I mean, how nice are they? How nice are they?
They are. They're really
It's
nice
really, really
people.
sweet. So I said, in that case, can I have the set of Model T Ford things? I said, yeah, of course you can. So that will be going your way, Mikey, when I've done a review of it.
Yay, thank you.
Sorry?
Love you, Gary.
Love you too.
I like the windows on this.
Love you.
I love you too. Don't be jealous, bitch boy.
We're all one great loved in community.
We are, exactly. I do like the glass on these with the blue tint on them.
Who?
The glass on the lifeboat. It's got blue tint on it, if you look.
Wow.
If I hold it over some white paper, you'll see it better. Got blue tint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Never noticed that.
That's cool. Sonic says the T is more
Is that
likely to
our
stand
front door?
for tormenting. Sorry?
Right, I think our front. Oh, I heard someone's ring doorbell go.
Yeah, that was mine. Sorry.
Oh, it's Gary's. It's all right. Even Benji reacted to it.
Sonic, the T is more likely to stand for tormenting.
Turn that down. Sure.
Dieter, I hate the stuff too, Waitrose. Andy, I'm sticking with the filament for now. I just photo the figures out of focus. There we go. Penny says, Gary, what herbs were in your ciggy? My cousin once went white after smoking a herbal.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought never again is what I thought, Seth. Never again.
Judy says, laugh out loud, Sonic. Do you know what? The one time I tried it, it did nothing for me. Sonic says, Jamaican herbs. I think that's what they're talking about. Next. Ian says, Gary Whitey was probably resin. Yeah, herbal resin. Julian, hi, Penny. Not that we condone the taking of illegal substances.
No.
Obviously. Ryan, I was sort of spiked, sort of thing. The only reason I knew, like I said, it didn't do anything for me. The only reason I knew is because I could smell the blue stuff once I'd smoked it. Julian says, hi, Mom and Son. And hi, Andy. Andy, George Davis is innocent. That dates me. Julian, hi, Brian. Sonic, I think I should change my name to That Scottish Sod. Yes.
Oh, God, this is getting so complicated.
Phil, infamy. They've all got it in for me.
No, infamy.
Penny says, hey, Julian. Tiff, mine doesn't have a blue tint. It will when you put it in. I think what it is the light refracting from the stuff in the paint inside and giving it sort of blue tint.
Refraction. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Dieter, Benji, door.
Please,
Julian, Andy. So is Ollie North, but OJ's last question in court allegedly was, can I have my glove back? Sonic, do they have any SNP boats? You know, the ones where the windows are painted on. Ian says, get a room. Laugh my ass off. Tiff, I thought it was my doorbell too. You're all posh. Sonic says, Mike and Gary equals kissy kissy. No, we don't drink that much on the live streams.
No.
Dieter says, Ian, be patient. Waitrose is working on it, as you can see. Make the room.
She's already won.
Julian, my left hand's knackered, so resin printers are a non-starter due to needing gloves to handle the resin. Yeah. Jim, Sonic wouldn't mind some Jamaican herbs. Would go good with my coffee. Can
I mentioned coffee. I forgot to make one this morning.
More for you. Tiff says, I can't stand the stuff. Brings back bad memories. Sonic says, smoke Kana pancake, Jim. Okay. And Sonic says, third Austin Powers movie reference. Okay. Actually get some modelling done now.
Done.
So we've got 24 people watching, which is good.
Yeah. See if we can get this on.
So how are we doing? Ooh, got 18 likes. Cool. Well, I'm sure we can do better than that. We've got 20. We've got 26 for yesterday's, which is pretty cool.
That's why we've only got 18 for today. They've realised their mistake.
Yeah, we've used up all their goodwill.
Right, I can show you a rough layout now of the.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please.
These
tell,
will,
do tell.
of course, be
Make Gary big.
slightly higher up. Oh,
I can make
where's
Gary
my-
big.
Where's my thing gone? Where's it
Where's it
gone?
gone?
It's gone. Come back.
Where's it
Come
gone?
back to me. Come back to me. My pretty. There we go.
Oh,
Right.
there we go.
So these are all going to be desks, right? These bits here,
Cool.
and
Oh, yeah?
then this bit here. That's where the printers are going to go. 3D printers. Then here is going to be.
It's on again.
You've gone again, Gary.
Oh, this is rubbish. This bloody technology. I hate it so much. There we go.
Here he is.
So there'll be a cupboard there.
Yeah.
There'll be a thing for records and music there.
Nice.
And that's where the filming desk will be. So there'll be sort of paper rolls behind that to do all the filming and lights either side. So that's basically the layout.
Cool.
Nice.
So
Cool.
You know what the problem is with your camera going, don't you?
what's that?
You're not kicking the slaves enough on the treadmill.
Oh, right. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Well,
Yeah.
you know, I thought it's February, it's Valentine's Day. That'd be nice to see. Give them an inch, they'll take a foot. Ugh, ridiculous.
They're taking advantage, mate.
Absolutely. Well, last time we
Taking
did that.
liberties.
Yeah. All I have to do is mention the words border force, and that sorts them out.
Or ice.
Oh yeah, border
The
force.
Americans.
That'll have them quaking in their boots, won't it?
Well, they don't know that.
Yeah. They don't. Gary doesn't allow them to have access to the outside world. They know nothing about the reality.
No. Better
Not
see
that
sunlight.
suggesting
bless
Gary's a slave trader. Or anything.
No. Just a
Don't we-
harsh but fair employer.
You sound like a right hole.
Just a man making an honest living
Absolutely.
on his
Off the backs of
plantation.
others.
Oh, that cotton doesn't pick itself.
Sonic says smoking and pancakes. Okay.
Oh,
And
good one.
this channel does not promote the use of slaves or herbal medicines. Or,
Or
Absolutely not.
anything else illegal.
However, we do promote violence to indigenous animals of Australia.
No. Scale Modeling Twins promotes violence
Oh, sorry,
against the indigenous animals of Australia.
promotes, yeah.
I'd say
Bearded
every
Veteran
driver
Crates
in
absolutely
Australia.
does not.
Yeah. I haven't
Bearded
hit
Veteran
any.
Crates
I haven't
does
run
not
over any
condone anything.
weeks.
I know.
He's getting the shakes and everything now.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just
not wrong.
waiting for them to be an infestation of
Locusts.
kangaroos and wallabies and
Yeah. Jim says, Sonic, don't smoke it anymore, mate. I would eat it as you buy it in mixed into all the kind of foods and candies in the US.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Still
explains
tastes
it.
better than Hershey's.
Yeah. Having tasted Hershey's, I think a bag of frozen chips would taste better.
I've never tried a Hershey.
Like frozen shit.
It is not chocolate. It's
It
rat
is.
point made brown.
Oh, racist.
Well, chocolate's brown, isn't it?
Oh, talking about. sort
God,
of like-
where's this going?
well, so I saw a thing today that I literally haven't seen since I was in the UK a bit over
Your
a year
penis.
ago. No. No, it was a 6-pack of Fosters.
Ugh.
I know, right? So strange. It was sitting in a bottle shop looking all forlorn like the last chicken in Sainsbury's. I don't know. Is that a British reference? Maybe it is.
Morris, look what I found in Poundland yesterday. Super glue, actually in dripper bottles.
And top super glue. Yeah. Last time I bought super glue from Poundland, it didn't glue.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't super.
It was super, it just wasn't glue.
I'm going to give this one a try because it came in dropper bottles and they're only £1 for 2.
This is very good, but it is slightly more expensive
Yes.
because it's a modelling product.
Yeah. Ian says 21 likes now. Yay! Thank you, Ian. Sonic, there's nothing for me other than paranoia and hunger. That's why I haven't smoked stuff in years.
Never have, never will.
I'm on Camp Mikey. I tried it once, did nothing for me. So that was what, 1990? Yeah, haven't gone near it since.
Yeah. Sonic says ground force more like Gary. Apple app. But Gary, which table is the kettle and the coffee tea placed on? Almost closest to the window for the tube from the kitchen to enter through.
No,
I'm surprised actually you haven't had the toilet put in there, Gary.
Well, I was thinking about that, but no, I didn't. But it's an issue of. I had considered it in a different way many years ago when I was thinking of converting it into a darkroom down here. You know, the proper with proper chemical darkroom. But the plumber pointed out the fact there are laws and regulations about waste disposal and water run out here. So there's just no, it would be so expensive to do it. And I'm not having like an Elsan up here or anything. Not that much into
No.
it.
You could have had an Elson, and then you could have decorated the inside of the north wing as the inside of a C-130.
Not
Yeah.
wrong.
Or even a Lancaster.
Yeah.
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 Or even a P3 Orion.
Oh yeah.
So if you have a breakdown, is Maria just going to find loads of milk bottles of pee lined up outside the door or something?
Well, if she's lucky, they'll be outside the door. Yeah.
Well,
It's a proper breakdown. That could be anywhere.
and yeah. So
Julie
the
says,
maids
Gary,
need
have
to
you
be
considered
whipped into
Ethernet?
place.
Have you considered Ethernet power adapters to give you cable internet? One plugged into your router in the house and the other plugged into your PC in the north wing. It might be better for you.
No, very good idea, Julian. But what I've actually done is run a Cat5 line from one of the child nodes on the mesh in the house to here, where we've got another Wi-Fi thing. And quick check, it is very good. It's really very good. And currently giving me 500 megabits a second. So way 600. Way strong enough.
Have you got a cable long enough to, make it to Wales so Mikey can have something reasonable?
I think it
My
runs out.
internet is no longer the problem, John.
Oh, is it you?
Yeah.
No, it's the computer.
Oh,
Because my internet now is at 900 megabits per second.
Excellent.
Problem is, the computer's Wi-Fi chip will only pick up a maximum of like 150.
I blame
So-
Keir Starmer. I don't know. Why not? I had to get political.
Yeah, why not? Hell, why not?
55 minutes and 31 seconds into the stream, John starts to get political.
Oh, right, batter up.
Something of a record there, John. It's the longest you've.
Next, Jim helps with pain symptoms. Definitely a different experience ingesting rather than smoking. Tiff says Hershey's is okay. I prefer Galaxy chocolate though.
Yeah.
Dieter says you are messing John up, lads, and he's already so messed up from silver paint and reversed wings. Yeah.
Because I won't call this a north wing. I might as well call where I model the reverse wing.
Julian says, having tasted Hershey's, I went entirely the wrong way with that one. Sorry. Sonic, Galaxy chocolate, now you're talking my language. Julian, provision of hot beverages is surely the function of the tea waller. Yes. The char waller.
Yeah.
Tiff says, I'm looking forward to getting my new internet in March.
Excellent.
Benji, will you shut up?
Spring waves. Andy, down here, just pump all the crap out into the sea. That's what Southern Water do.
Indeed, they do.
Tiff says, hey, Sprue. Athol, note to all computer users, Windows 10 dies on October 25th. Need to update to Windows 11. No, it's not dying. They're just stopping the support for it. There's a difference. They just won't be updating it anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be going to Windows 11.
No, well, this computer can't go to Windows 11.
No, they could. Well, I don't want mine to. It's a Mac.
Yeah. Julie says, John, the only problem is the maximum length of Cat5 cable is 100 meters. North Wales is slightly more than that, even for me.
Very true.
I'm just going to go nip and do something. I shall be back in a minute or two. Tiff, you're in charge.
I shall take over the reading of the comments. Okay. Sprue says, I can't run Windows 11. No.
Neither could Microsoft. Well, I'll shut up.
Sonic says, swim in the sea. It's good for you.
That's very true.
I don't
It
think
is
so.
supposed to be.
Jim says, Athol, now I get why I'm being bombarded with messages for a Windows 11 conversion from Microsoft. Yeah. Julian says, beg pardon. Of course, the correct term is charwalla, or she who must be obeyed. Yeah, Swambo.
Swambo.
She who must be obeyed.
Yes. Rumpole of the Bailey.
Yes, yes. Athol says Cat5 cables can be knitted together, trebling the length. There you go.
300 meters then.
Yeah. Still not going to get to Wales.
No.
Oh, dear me.
Depends on the resolution of the map.
True enough. True enough.
It's all gone quiet. We must have caught up with the comments.
Yay. Well done, you.
Yeah, you see.
So you should do it more.
Efficiency.
He makes it sound so difficult.
I know. I know.
I bet he's gone to make his coffee, hasn't he? Left me. Jim says, Rumpole of the Bailey. Good old Leo McKern. Yeah.
Absolutely. I used to love watching that.
Yeah. Boozy lunches and
Yeah.
Julian says, Sprue, Windows 11 doesn't run for anyone. It doesn't even walk. In fact, I walk better. Oh, dear. Yes. Oh, I'm actually busy putting life Shit, what do you call them? Life. No.
Life belts, life ring,
Life belts. Sorry, thank you,
belts.
Gary.
It's all right.
Forgive my premature dementia.
It's all right. I had to do the immersion course years and years ago. I remember some things, and the round floaty things, they called them life belts.
Yes, the round floaty thing.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
That's it. Not to be confused with the rubber ring.
No.
McKern was my favourite number 2 from the Prisoner series, says Jim.
Yeah.
I am not a number.
I used to love all that sort of legal banter that they used to have back in the old days. They don't do it so much now. But there was a famous barrister, is it F.O. Smith or E.O. Smith, no, in the 30s or something, who was very famous for sort of having a chat with the judges at the time, and on one occasion someone was up for being drunk and disorderly, and he said, so would it be fair to surmise that you were in fact as drunk as a judge? And the judge said, excuse me, Mr. Smith, I think the expression is drunk as a lord. And he turns around and says, as your lordship pleases. Oh, well played. Case dismissed. Yeah. Well played. I love that.
Yes. I put it to you. No, you don't.
And there was another case where someone was suing the council or something, and the council's position was, well, he knew what it was and he did it of his own free will, therefore he can't prosecute. And the judge says to Smith, is your client not familiar with volenti non fit injuria? And he turns to him and says, my lord, they talk of little else in Whitechapel these days. Yeah, I love it. I love all of that. And Leo McKern was full of it in this back and forth with all these judges. It was so good.
Very good.
Did you read that one out, Gary? Oh,
I have. I've read that one out, sir.
cool.
I'm
Andy
going
says,
to.
damn, my foot.
Oh no.
Sorry?
I'm going to leave the bench for a second to get myself a coffee.
Certainly.
I shall mute my microphone.
Good idea.
Hasn't
Andy
worked
says,
yet.
damn. God damn it, John, shut the fuck up. Andy says, damn, my 4 tiny pieces of PE I've been avoiding bending and gluing for a week and now only 3 pieces, and I don't even have a carpet to blame.
Ah.
Dear. Julian says, Cat 5 cables can be joined, but they need something to boost the signal. Individual length maximum is 100. I know that as I had to look it up a month or so ago. Cool. Well, this is good. You can't even get the bloody glue out of it. Oh, I'll go with the other one. Crafting Budgie Mama. Tasha's in. She says, hi, Mike and panel and chat and everyone. Hello.
Hello, Tasha. That was very quick. I met my wife on the stairs bringing me a cup of coffee.
Oh my God.
See, she knows you so well.
Yeah. It's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
That's your present for the year. Athol says, hello, Tasha.
I refer you to that picture I sent you earlier on
Julian says, hi, Tasha. Tasha says, hi, Athol, again. And she says, hi, Julian. Dutch Dave's in. He says, good day, all. Is that the new North Wing, Gary?
It is. It is, Dave. It is indeed.
The mighty North Wing.
The mighty North Wing.
Yes, the legendary.
Infamous.
Do you know what? I was just going to say that.
The mighty North Wing.
Yes. Dale says, "How do everyone?" Hello, Dale.
Oh, Dale.
How are you doing, buddy? Sonic, rubber inflatable ring like the one Gary's gonna have on top of a bucket in the new build because there's no fog and doesn't want to go back to the house from the horrible weather. I fear you're overthinking this a bit, Sonic.
Yeah. Just a tad.
And the fact you're overthinking Gary going to the toilet is very disturbing.
Very.
Tash says hi, Dale. Dale says hi, Tash. Athol, morning, Dutch Dave. Correction, afternoon, Dave. Jim, other notable actors to appear as number 2 in the series: Darren Nesbitt, Patrick Cargill, Eric Portman, Kenneth Griffith, and Colin Gordon. There you go.
Patrick Cargill. He was.
No idea.
He did a television series.
He did.
He had two Dolly Bird daughters, didn't he? And
That's right, yeah.
Right. Just 2 seconds whilst I put this. Hopefully that should stay on. If it doesn't, I shall demand to know why. Jim says, greetings, Tasha. And Tasha says, hi, Jim. Athol, hello, Dale. Dale, hello, Athol. Athol, Jim, plus 5C here, but still cloudy. Martin, for Valentine's Day this year, I got an Airfix Vulcan for the wife.
Nice.
I think that was a fair swap.
I think so.
Yeah.
For the wife. Wonderful.
Dave says hi, Athol. And Sonic says Martin. Laugh out loud. Has chat about production's been back in?
I've not seen.
Wonder if he's still there watching.
lighting is, sir. Lighting.
Well, apparently 26 people have liked. Thank you very much. That's everyone watching so far. That's pretty cool. Oh no, that's yesterday's stream, you fool. What you got? 21
Amateurs.
at the minute.
Oh, amateurs.
And I was looking at YouTube Studios instead of YouTube.
How can you soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by shy talks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic, we're not reading that one out, dude. Little History says, good afternoon, all. Especially since... I'll explain why I'm not reading that one out. And it's not just because of the chance of getting one. We've actually got a lifeboat crewman on this channel. And I'm not having that. I'm not having him being tarred with that brush because he's bloody brave. They all are what they do. Regardless of who they're picking up, they're still bloody brave to go and do it. There you go. That's my wrap up. Jim says, I'll give my dog his name is Bear an extra biscuit or 2 as a Valentine's gift. Gary's putting the thumbs up on the screen. No, you had your thumb up, so because you're watching on an Apple, it came up as a bubble on the screen with a thumbs up. Athol said, did I see Sprue's pink wavy hand in chat? You did. Sonic says, sorry, it was just a joke. I know, bud, but just be mindful of who's in the chat when you're making these jokes. Because it's not fair on some.
Yeah, it's all good. Could be an Australian nurse.
Right. Look at me. Look at me with all me bloody...
I think this is one thing that doing this build and watching the videos and the lifeboat disaster videos and things like that and documentaries, it's really sort of put it into perspective for me what they go out and do. So yeah, I think That's made me a little bit more protective of what they do now.
Yeah, I've only done it once. I was on a search and rescue for a Sydney to Hobart yacht race on a Herc, and it was the worst weather to go flying in. So I don't know what it would have been like on the ocean. It was terrifying for me. Oh, it was lying. So I was lying down beside the pilot on the floor, looking out his what would be his knee window, his lower
Shorts?
window.
Looking a bit short.
Yeah, it was just terrible.
Yeah. I'm actually going to close that up, I keep very nearly putting my friggin' arm in the super glue. Which would be really stupid. I think I've killed the comments now with my rant.
No, probably not.
So somebody did make a comment on, I think it's the first episode we did of this, saying that the kit was missing little brown people, and I refuse to even respond to that, because to me that's not on.
That's pretty pathetic. I mean, a human life is a human life. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Which
don't get me wrong,
maybe
I like a joke as
money
well
in
as
some countries like ours, but what can I say?
Athol says, anyone who goes out into the North Sea in a tiny vessel has my admiration, and that includes all the trawlermen and women who bring us fish and crabs. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, absolutely. Although we got different people that'll give you crabs in Australia.
Yeah, we have in Wales as well, mate. Yeah. They usually live on particular streets in the town. Julie says, on the plus side, Mikey, you'd never need to look for glue. I'm confused. What have I missed?
But you said it almost stuck to your arm or something.
Oh, right, yeah. Gotcha. I get you.
Keep up. Good boy, keep up. Do your best.
Have you done this before, old chap?
Well, once or twice, Millet amateur, as they say.
I was watching Great British Menu last night.
No such thing.
I don't know if you know anything of there's a Great Australian Menu equivalent or whatever, but they get all these chefs in, they compete with all their dishes to provide food at a banquet, which is a particular thing. And this year they're all talking about like local heroes and all that. There's a chap last night, a Scottish lad, who was on a jet ski with his mates, and he had like dry suits on, all the usual stuff, but one reason or another they got into difficulties. Spent 5 hours in the water waiting for rescue, and they were rescued because they saw a lifeboat go by and they had whistles on their jackets. So next time in the airlines they say, oh, we've got a whistle for attracting attention. It actually saved his life. So now he volunteers as a lifeboatman. He's also a firefighter. How much more of a bloody hero do you have to be in everyday life?
Yeah.
To be a firefighter and then on your days off be a lifeboatman as well. That's incredible.
Well,
absolutely incredible.
When I was a volunteer first responder with the ambulance service, we had a guy on our team, and he was a volunteer firefighter. His day job was a mechanic, but he was also a retained firefighter, volunteer ambulance service, and his main job was a mechanic. And I said to him, why do you do so much volunteer work? And he said, because it gets me away from my 9 kids.
Fair enough.
That's what he said. He had 9 kids, so because he didn't like being at home, he'd rather be working. When he wasn't working, he was volunteering for emergency services.
My God, 9 kids.
We had a Hornet pilot who, I guess, got a bit bored with that. So he went and qualified as an SAS soldier. So he had, he's the only guy I've ever seen with an SAS badge as well as a pilot badge.
Wow.
And he's a guy that I went on the flight in the Hornet. He was my pilot, And oh my god!
I thought you were going to say he was the one that decided to run over his wife with a lawnmower.
No, different guy, totally. No, he
You see that?
would have done it with less noise.
You see that growler go down in San Diego?
Yeah,
No.
there's loads of
Earlier
planes
this
going down
week.
in America.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that a new one?
they lost a growler on, I think it was Tuesday. The crew got out.
And she shall forever be remembered.
The crew got out all right.
There's something going on in American airspace at the minute, isn't there? There's got to be.
Oh well, it's all to do with the minorities.
Losing everything.
And we're now moving on.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. What a stupid claim.
Comments.
Yeah, please
Before
move
we
on.
dig ourselves into an even deeper hole.
No, well, it's still the Gulf of Mexico. What can I say?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jim.
Yeah. Next comment. I think it was
For God's
Sonic
sake, next
who-
comment.
Yeah, you can almost hear the pain in his voice.
Oh well, I won't be
Sonic.
allowed in the White House. What a
John,
pity.
shut the fuck up. Sonic. For those that are new to the channel, I'm not being mean saying that to John. It's a sort of running joke on the channel.
I get it. I know. That's why I'm
I don't
laughing,
you
mate.
do, you fool. I'm talking to the audience.
Oh, again, you're assuming people are watching this gack.
That's because I can see the viewer numbers.
Get on with it.
Yes.
get on with it,
Sonic
Mikey.
says, men who... Sorry? Sonic says, men who bring us fish and women who bring us over to you, Julian.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
Jim says, question, Wait Rose, what will be the first model you start to launch the North Wing?
The first one I start to build will be the Revell F35A.
Oh, nice.
That'd be the first one I start. I've got a couple that are like I should finish first, but the first one I actually break plastic on will be the F35A. 1/72nd scale one.
So
It's interesting.
Not
because
even
I've got
So I
Really?
need
one-
it built before it's launched, so I can have the video straight away.
Martin says, being serious for once, I'm not really a maritime modeler. What are your thoughts on that lifeboat you're building? I'm really enjoying it.
it's fantastic. Yeah, it's a great.
I too am not a floaty type builder,
Just
but
build floaters for a living.
I have bollocks. I have.
You have bollocks?
I have thoroughly enjoyed this right up until I put a nice big black smudge
Oh,
on the thing. But luckily, I've got my AK Real Color pen.
but did you paint it in that?
Yes, I did.
Because the AK Real Color pens are red.
I did it. That is painted in AK Real Color's pen.
They come in different
Oh.
colours. That's why they're called colour pens.
Yeah, look.
I know, but I didn't think there was an orange one in there.
It says orange. You've got the
Tell us
set.
it's orange, mate.
I know, but I've never used orange other than to paint this. I used.
Well, what you consider orange is called light green.
Dude, I'm colourblind. Give me a break. Unless it says orange on it, I'm not going to see it. Don't mock my disability. You bastards.
No, it's a beautiful kit. It really is. So, yeah, like don't hesitate. Like apart from like being nautical, it's a really good looking vessel. So no, I wouldn't hesitate to get one of these. I think it goes together very well. If one had the side rails, one would be able to finish it properly. But
I used that one.
it's looking good,
Yeah,
colourful.
It's as these guys know, it's the only sort of floaty thing I will build because these two keep saying they want me to do a wooden ship, and that ain't ever going to happen.
What? So the
So you say.
I don't think Waitrose Gary has seen the repair job for somebody else that's on my desk
God,
sort of at the moment.
Please
eh?
don't tell me you're going to get it out again.
Well,
pardon?
okay, I won't.
Yeah.
I was literally sat here cacking myself, thinking he's going to drop that in a minute.
Oh no, I'll grab it. I'll grab it because Gary has not seen it. This is not my kit. It's a repair. Somebody in our model club. Long story, but basically, it's a really old kit. It's a Cuddy Sark, but it's also known as the Methuselah because it's bloody old.
Modders, can you click off that comment so we can see what John's showing? Please. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Whoa.
Sorted it?
That's amazing, man.
No, that's just got disaster written all over it. Let me near that, and I'll guarantee I'll be tied up in rigging and. Ew.
Marin will
That's
be
an
able to use you like a
incredible thing,
marionette.
man.
It's no, it's worth repairing, but admittedly, the hardest part will be getting the dust off it. Oh, that's not my job. The bowsprit was broken off.
Right.
I've got that pinned back in place, but I've got to refit the dolphin striker, which is the vertical bit underneath the bowsprit.
No
Right.
dolphins were harmed in the making of this model.
Yeah,
George,
and if I
George
can do
said-
that, then most of it will be tensioned again.
George says, Gary, is that your new studio?
It is. Yep, it is. It's the North Wing.
Yeah.
A very empty North Wing, apart from the kit store at the moment.
He says, damn.
Dang.
John, what colour did you do the thrusters?
The what? Sorry.
The thrusters,
The
Black.
just black.
just black. Okay.
I've done black. I don't know. I could look up what they are. I've got that 3D thing in front of me.
No.
black.
That's fine. That's fine. I just wouldn't because I haven't put them on till now.
Andy says, living in a fishing town, I'm in awe of what the RNLI do.
Living in different countries, so am I. No, I can't see the thrusters on this. Go black.
There you go. That makes life easier.
Put them on.
Tiff says, be right back. The cat has just taken a literal chunk out of my hand. Lovely.
Oh, wow.
Julian, in my honest opinion, all the first responders, including, of course, volunteers like the RNLI crews, are just as much heroes as those who go to war. Both are willingly entering life-threatening situations. Exactly.
Absolutely.
I'd rather go back to Iraq and get mortared and stuff like that than sit there in a little
And
tiny
listen
boat
to you, Gary.
staring at a 40-foot wall of water coming out towards me.
Oh no, it'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
So there's, so you know how Kate Bush did a concert in Hammersmith Odeon a number of years ago,
Yeah.
whatever they call it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second half of
I'm
that
not
concert,
at all.
or I think a third of it, is basically, I think her greatest fear is dying alone, which makes sense because she's done a thing where she's alone in the water. A ship has sunk, and she's just waiting in the water, expecting to die and stuff like that. And it's like thoughts going through her head and all that sort of stuff. I think it'd be absolutely terrifying. It's terrifying enough for her to commit a lot of time and effort into writing songs about it.
Absolutely.
I'm terrified of drowning. But I think that's because, one, I grew up on stories of how my granddad drowned in the River Mersey when he crashed his truck into it. And they couldn't get him out for a week. And the fact that when I was a kid having swimming lessons with school, the teacher wasn't paying attention, and one of the other kids, who's a bit of a nutcase, decided it'd be fun to try and see what happens if I drown.
Oh, hilarious.
Nice.
So he stood there. He was bigger than me anyway, and he stood there holding my head underwater. And the teacher stood there wondering why there's loads of splashing, and then suddenly clicked what he was doing and jumped in the water to stop him.
Wow.
So yeah, now I'm all right in swimming pools. I love swimming, but going anywhere near the sea or somewhere where I can't, see the bottom, I don't like it. Sonic says, not getting paid for it either. They volunteer. Exactly.
Yeah. So we don't have lifeboat service in Australia. We do have helicopters and stuff. We have a lot more coastline.
You have Coast Guard, don't you? Right.
You have Special Ops Rescue. I've been watching them on Prime.
Oh, okay.
We've been watching Dean rescue people.
Yeah, but we don't have either
A
a
volunteer
state-based
boat
or federal lifeboat service. But having said that, we do have these people. You're right. These people are my heroes. Like the way I jokingly, half jokingly, but actually, word of truth is because Defence Force people need heroes too. It's all what these guys do. I think it's incredible.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, where I live is on a big estuary, but not that big an estuary, but an estuary into the Irish Sea, and I've seen the way the water behaves when it's coming on down, on a bad weather day. Because I've been right down to the seawall and stuff to watch it, and it is bloody terrifying.
Well, see, yeah. Again, watching the tides in the UK, it's very different from Australian tides. It just, I've never seen rivers flow as fast as they do there, unless they're in flood. But even then, it's just, But yeah, it's mad. So yeah, you're a lot further north than we are south. So I think the water there is bloody scary.
Can be.
George says, "Look at Gary just admiring his new space. You enjoy it. It won't be that tiny."
I'm not admiring it. Do you know? This is going to sound so Waitrose. I know. I'm wondering where to put the fridge and the coffee machine.
No, you're not. You're wondering whether to get a chair or not.
No, I've got a chair on order and a stool on order for the photography bit. That's all being dealt with. But I'm just wondering whether the fridge will go over there and the coffee machine on top of it.
So coffee machine, is it? What are we talking about? A drip filter American style, or it's a Nespresso capsule?
Espresso machine. An espresso machine. Yeah. Big pods or little pods? No, the little ones. We've got one in the kitchen anyway, so I just really like them. And,
they're good.
Yeah, I don't buy the Nespresso pods because they're so expensive. But found some other ones that are really nice, but a lot about half the price. So
yeah.
So
he's deciding where he's going to make the butler stand.
Yeah.
Well, the butler's got his own little room round the side.
Okay.
And I'm just wondering how to route the bell next door. So I just
just again, how to route the butler. Move.
Oh,
Australians, really.
So crude.
See, we say route. Yeah, router. We don't say router.
I see.
So my brain went in a different place.
Again, Australians.
I think that's just an excuse.
Yeah.
John's brain went in a different place, and as usual, it was in the gutter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jim says, John, being a wise ass again.
Can't help it.
2 seconds.
So I reckon.
Jim says, oi, chucking me under the bus, Sonic. George says, nice choice. Jim says, John Marley, squirrel.
I must have been mentioning the White House. That's all the decals done.
Hopefully.
I'll shut up.
Julian says, hopefully not break plastic literally, Commander Evans. Yeah. Apple, now, children, cool down.
Calm down.
Andy, not enough shades of green in the AK marker range for me.
No, it's believe it or not. So is it green? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also not enough shades of grey,
Yeah.
but I'm hoping they will extend the range.
I think they probably will because they were really successful, weren't they?
Yes, I've heard nothing but praise for them, quite frankly.
George says he's going to be putting camo netting bushes to camo the lifeboat next. Do you know that would make a pretty cool diorama? Sonic says smoky weathering type job. Julian, note to self: when in a car with Mikey, don't let him drive if the route involves any traffic lights. I can see traffic lights. They put the red at the top and the green. Yeah, they always put the red at the top and the green at the bottom. That's all I need to know. And I've only had 2 accidents in 18 years.
2 days.
19 years, nearly. And one of them wasn't even my... Well, neither of them were my fault, really. But... Flying Dutchman says, nice ship. Nice.
Really
I think
is.
that was to that...
Oh, the Cutty Sark. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. Wonderful.
Athol says, John, everyone knows it's the dust keeping it together.
You're not wrong.
Oh, blimey.
Julian, Gary, to John, don't get it out again. Do you two need a room? George, hope you're okay too. We are so far behind. Tiff says, yeah, I'm fine. Just needed to rinse my hand, which is why the comments were being put up.
Sure.
TBG says, hi, everyone. Hi, TBG.
TBG?
So Willow
Julian,
should
I
now be
thought-
called Will Ow.
Julian says, I saw a documentary on the Bermuda Triangle a while ago. One of the explanations for vanishing was freak waves, abnormally shallow water causing massive waves. Yeah. Because it's also the islands, the Bermuda Islands, are actually mountains in the water, aren't they?
Yeah.
So on like a little plateau, and then they just like a massive drop. So the waves come in and smash against the cliff, underwater cliff, and create massive waves. Athol says, I'm the same, Mikey. I can dive into swim pools 15 foot deep, but take me out to sea and I cack my pants. Yeah.
We don't want that floating back in. Thank you very much.
No. I went on,
You'd be a
been on
boy.
ferry a couple of times, but yeah, I don't even like going on in the sea, paddling in the sea.
I'll tell you, I'll get an album cover, and you'll never go in the sea again, or a pool.
Ian says, hi, James. Julian, hi, TBG. Got your counting sorting out. TBG says, nope. Paul says, that Kate Bush thing John mentioned is called the Ninth Wave. It's the second side of the Hounds of Love, a bloody unique piece of art. There we go.
There you go. Good morning, Paul. Good
TBG,
evening.
TBG says, Daft Vader enjoying his Death Star.
Yeah. I've got to go, chaps. Bill does come here to finish a few bits of trim on the outside, so I need to go and brief him and have a
Supervise.
chat. So it's going on.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, from a
All
distance.
right, Gary.
Good
Have
to
a
see you,
good
Gary.
weekend if I don't see you. Take care.
Take it easy, mate.
Cheers. Bye.
Ta-da.
Julian says, have they got 50 Shades of Grey, Gary?
No, they've literally got, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 shades of grey in there. I think the initial marker set they pushed out, the 30 were heavily influenced on armor.
Yeah.
And then they threw a few, other colours in, like
Well, I think
yellow, red.
I think they might start doing what ICM are doing. They've done a small general set and then just gone, right, okay, which ones are working well? We'll make a set for aircraft modelers, a set for
Oh yeah.
armor
I'd
and
like to
stuff.
see. I reckon they'd work well on fantasy figures as well, and that. So
Oh yeah. Ooh, I need to do that more. Dieter says Hangry Hagrid is not a pleasant bit. TBG says 50 Shades of Black.
Isn't that an incredible photo?
Yeah.
What is it?
That's a
Oh.
pool
Rolling
in the land of
inflatable-
diversity.
Wow.
I mean, look, all the same hair color, but I cannot understand how that is a holiday for some people.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
ridiculous.
It's just mad, isn't it?
There's not a model shop anywhere near there.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if someone let one go in there, right? Someone
Well,
dropped
how
the
many
ball.
dookies are going to be floating in that? Because you're not going
Well,
to
this is the
jump
thing.
out.
You couldn't get away from it, could you?
Only we could turn that into something like that.
But imagine if they peed in the water. You wouldn't know if it turned blue or not.
Oh, please.
So you just carry on swimming in it.
Oh,
Well,
please.
floating it anyway.
That's awful.
And at what point, is there so many people in the water that it displaces the water? So you end up just standing on the bottom in a crowd of people feeling mildly moist.
Well, the other thing is, like, every single person there is in a floaty, like a blow-up thing. So I don't think they can swim. So it's just as well they can't touch the bottom.
I bet there's some bottom touching going on there.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, what an incredible, apart from album cover, photo. That's a thing you don't see every day.
Make a good jigsaw puzzle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And me and the Better Looking Marley are probably the only two Australians that have ever heard the band Elbow.
Oh, I like Elbow.
George says, hi, Jamesy. TBG says, hi, George. Athol, hello, James, at TBG. TBG, hi, Athol. TBG, hi, Ian. George, rogue waves are scary. They can break cargo ships in two. Yeah.
Oh, there's a good skit on the internet with a New Zealand comedian who moved to Australia. He's bloody fantastic.
Mm.
Clark and Dorr,
Andy,
if you look that up.
Yeah. Andy says, I listened to the audiobook and watched the film of The Perfect Storm recently. Very big waves. Yeah.
Mm.
There's a good film, and it's I think it's about just after the Second World War or something, about a US Coast Guard crew. I can't remember what it's called. If someone can find it out, that'd be cool. But that's a really good film.
Julian?
You really get it shows how terrifying it is going out at sea in a small boat.
Oh, I have no doubt.
They go in their little old lifeboat, and they have to go through this really rough sea that's literally to a ship that's been snapped in half, and they've got to try and rescue the people off by timing the boat going up in the water, and because obviously the boat's going up and down by like 20, 30 foot, so they've got to time when to get the people to jump off the ship onto the lifeboat. Stuff like that. Otherwise, they'll just go 30 foot down and like break every bone in their body.
Fair.
It's insane. And then you've also got the Guardian as well. I think it's called.
Is that the one with Kevin Costner?
Yeah. Where they're on the what's it called? The
Helicopters.
Winchman on
Yeah.
helicopters.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, at least it's not Waterworld. Terrible movie.
Yeah.
George says, if they're fully loaded, they go under in a flash.
Oh, yeah, it would. Oh, I mean, they're metal, but, you know.
Bye, Gary. That's it, Andy. The finest hour.
Oh, very good.
It's on Netflix. Dutch Dave says, floater.
Yeah. Kevin and Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julian, actors in black and white films took their lives in their hands driving through traffic lights.
Yeah. No airbags.
Andy says it's like Brighton Beach in the summer.
Yeah.
Ian says, John, I have most of Elbow's albums.
Do you
I have
really?
most of Elbow's albums. God damn it, John. But I did live in the
I wanna
UK for a
interrupt
while
again.
where I first heard them.
Very good. No, I didn't know that, Ian. Okay, we're now better friends.
Me and you are going to fall out. You carry on.
Well, it's just, we usually talk about modelling and stuff like at the club, but we don't talk about music. But yeah, good on you. And yeah. Now there's 3 Australians. Actually, there's 4. There's a guy in the Air Force.
I've got an idea.
I used
Hang
to
on,
work
hang on,
with.
hang on. There you go. Now I can read the comments out without being disturbed.
Oh, you muted him.
Yeah. Julian, that's exactly what I think happened to one cargo ship that vanished, George.
And he said, "Now we can all get
Paul
some
says-
sleep."
Paul said, Ian, like. And Andy said, yep, the finest hours. Yeah, it's a really good film. Darren Hall says, hello, everyone. Hello, Darren.
Hello, Darren.
Julian, that film's the finest hours, Mikey. Yeah. And Sonic says, finest hours, got it on DVD. Yeah. Julian says, the finest hours was a 2016 film starring Chris Pine and Casey Affleck. Yeah. Dieter, John keeps going sign language now. That's because I muted him so I could actually get through the chat. Now I'm going to let you back on, John. You're going to behave yourself. Oh, I can't unmute you because you've muted yourself.
So what John's
CBG
done
says, why is John
is he's gone to unmute himself, and he's muted himself, and now...
Yes, he has. And I can't unmute him because he's muted himself.
Oh, is that right?
And John
Okay, hello.
Christmas-
Well, and welcome back.
There you go.
Do you want me to mute
John
myself
says,
again?
afternoon all.
Afternoon, John.
Peter says, John says no.
John says no.
Julie says, evening, Paul. Would you like a real life mute button for your twin? Oh, dear.
Funny. So, all these side
Joe says
rails and
afternoon, John.
whatnot. Are they? So I'm thinking about doing these in
Yes.
not white, but the white grey, because that's what I'm seeing. Oh no, they're
I've
white.
just done them. I've just done them in light primer grey.
Yeah, no, I'll paint them white.
Because they're not
Yeah.
white, they're grey.
I've done them quite
There you go.
a dark grey, but
I mean, the
rebel.
difference
ones are
between, like, I guess, like that pole is white, and that rail is grey. So there's not
Hang on,
much
I've got an
between.
idea. Let's ask Darren. Darren, are the handrails light grey or white? Bear in mind.
Answer in the
I've already
comments,
asked
like you
Darren.
have a
The answer
choice.
came back. Normally they're wet.
The front ones are black, and the rear
Mhm.
rear and side ones are light grey.
Yeah, it says to paint them 27 is in Humbrol. I think it's light grey. But admittedly, yeah, I guess they are light grey. But it's a difference between that pole and the handrail above it. There's not much.
Thank you. Right. Modders, can you skip down to Darren? There you go. He said light grey.
I shall paint them light grey.
There we go. Problem solved. Julian says, afternoon, John. John says, hi, Julian. Dieter, I'm enjoying seeing John walk around on that Shannon. Cool. TBG says, mute button. It's called duct tape.
Oh God. Yeah. And
Yeah, John. Paul, if you go to John's for one of the live streams, you could put duct tape around his mouth for us.
you could.
That'd be so funny. See if you could do a whole stream with duct tape on. Sonic says white. No, light grey. Dieter, they look off white to me. Julian, John's failed his Marcel Marcoux or something audition on account of him
Marcel
not
Marceau.
shutting the. That's it. On account of him not shutting the F up. TBG
Yeah.
says white Admiralty grey, I think.
Good choice.
Sonic says there's going to be a 7-class build. That's an interesting question because I do want to do a 7-class build.
Oh, I'd do a 7. I've not seen one in Australia, but I could order one from
Yeah,
overseas
and,
if I
I
need
mean,
to.
they're a bit more expensive. I think they're like £37. But I wouldn't mind doing one. Saying that, I'd do another one of these. And I don't say that about kits usually.
I've got an idea for the build after the next build. I'll wait till we're offline, boys, and mention that. And Tiff, if you're interested.
We are not doing a wooden sailing ship.
Correct. It is not a wooden sailing ship.
Or a plastic sailing ship, or any sailing
Not a ship.
Okay.
Sonic says biggest lifeboats they have. Yeah.
I've got
a 7-class to build.
I do still plan to do the Magic Factory Gerald R. Ford aircraft carrier though this year, if I can stay out of hospital long enough.
Well, the Fridays are a different build, aren't they? To the Thursdays, because it's not 3 veterans; it's 4 veterans.
It's 4
God.
Now I know. I said Gary or Waitrose could choose the theme or model for the next build. But if everyone's wanting to do the 7, we could always do another lifeboat build, just different.
Hey,
Lifeboats
Gary,
back to
the better-looking Marley sent me an SMS.
Okay.
John,
Oh.
shut
It's come in handy, that sticker, isn't it?
Oh, has it?
I'm not adverse to doing a 7-class, but doing 2 lifeboats back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not what I had in mind.
You know, I'd rather mix it up a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll think of something. Like I said, we said Waitrose could choose a theme or something. For Friday. For
God,
next
there'll be
Friday
some
build.
wacky aeroplane or something, won't it? It'll be a mystery box Nick's challenge or something.
Only if Mystery Box Nick wants to donate kits to the 3 of us.
That wasn't an attempt to get free kits. Let me throw that in there straight away.
Dieter says, got a 7-class here. It's easier to find than the Shannon. Tiff has put the link up to Panopic Shannon walk around. There we go.
Wow.
What John's viewing, I imagine. Jim says, got to admit, when Marley is muted, the quality of the live chat improves tremendously.
Jim.
That's Jim getting his revenge for yesterday.
Well, that's his revenge for the last 3 weeks.
Julian, the Airfix 7 class is $39.99. Alpha 07280. Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
He's on it. Like a fly in a turd.
Yeah. It's got me thinking what we can do. Patch is laughing. Julian, laughed my ass off, Jim. Sonic, the rails handles must be another Mandela effect. I could have sworn I seen them white. Oh well.
Uh-huh.
TBG says prefer the 7 of 9 myself.
Oh yes.
Oh well,
Yes,
we're all human.
Jerry Ryan.
But she wouldn't prefer us. I've asked her, and she said
she wouldn't even watch us. Dieter says you got to do PBER patrol craft in between, perhaps, or like that's not a bad idea. No, we could make the Fridays maritime ones.
No, I don't like where this is going. I don't like it.
We've got to do something different to the other 2 builds, haven't we? Because we're doing the funnies on a Tuesday.
How many more nights of the week do we need?
Well, for you, I don't think
Bron would be
I don't think
appreciative.
Bron would be impressed if you said you're doing another one, mate.
Oh. Like she bought
She wasn't
another
impressed,
40
actually.
stickers today.
Yeah. Ooh, we got 31 people watching. Nice.
Light
31.
grey. So all my greys are too blue.
See,
if that makes
when we
sense.
mute John, the viewers go up. It's weird.
All right.
Dieter, TBG, wrong class. Haha. She can be my teacher anytime.
Oh, Sonic.
Sonic says, RF Seeking Rescue Heliot. Do you know what? I'd love to do Seeking, but I want to do, if I'm going to do Seeking, I want to do the new Airfix one that's coming out this year, because you can fold the rotor and the tail in, which would save a lot of space. So I think I'd save a Seeking for doing that one. Unless my local friendly model shop wants to give me that Hasegawa one that they've got.
Or what about a 1/72nd Wessex?
Yeah, I've actually worked on one of them.
I've partially built a Wessex. I was started to do it as like a zombie apocalypse helicopter. When I first started modeling.
I've got that Chinook to do for Telford, haven't I?
Yes, you have. Dieter says, Jim, no offense, but without John, it's like a pearl without the right shine to me.
Oh, God bless. It's, the international relations between Belgium and Australia have just gone up to level 12. No more tariffs for you.
John, you're making it political again, you git.
What?
Matthew says, afternoon all, lunch break. Hopefully catch some of the stream. 7 class look good when finished. But Kit makes you question your life choices. Sounds like my kind of kit. Dieter says, ooh, do the Zvezda Arctica next. That's
that big
Oh yeah,
ship
that
he's been doing.
huge Arctic
Big ship.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No floats.
Martin, John, no, Julian says the Airfix
this is.
Yeah. The Airfix product blurb says £1.60 of every 7 class purchase goes to the RNLI. It does. And if I can do it through an affiliates league, the channel would get 20% as well. Which is pretty cool.
Do chaps?
Yeah. Marty says, how do chaps?
Now then.
Darren says, it is deceptive on pictures, but I can assure you they're light grey. There we go.
Yeah, light grey, okay.
You, sir, are the expert, so...
Yes, I'm not going to... I'm going to... Well, Airfix recommend light grey, so there we go. All my greys are too blue, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to have to... so again, white grey is too white, isn't it?
Mixy.
What? Have you not got light grey primer? That's about the right colour. Vallejo grey primer.
No, I've got the Tamiya stuff because it's not Vallejo. That stuff.
There you go, that'll do.
That'll do it.
Righto. I won't spray it now because I won't breathe, so...
Well, yeah, that's kind of important.
Oh,
I mean, at least for the next few minutes whilst we do the end of the live stream.
It's almost the same colour.
Look at that. Oh, hello. What's going on there?
There we go. Julie says, Tank Thursdays, Maritime Mondays, for fuck's sake, John Fridays. Dieter says, if you do the 148 Seeking, I would be tempted to throw in my Belgian Air Force one. Ooh. TBG says the 172nd Seeking has the fold option.
Yes, it does. It does.
Now. That is an option then. Now.
Yes, the new Airfix 172nd Seeking does indeed have the rotor fold and tail fold.
It's an option. We've not done a helicopter yet on any of the builds.
Nope.
No, we haven't.
Or we could just do a helicopter in general build. Because I've got the paveway to do as well, haven't I?
Yeah. We could just get our choppers out.
Ooh, just make sure you don't put any airliners with them. Jim says, we'll agree to disagree, Dieter. Matthew, Never too soon, my friend. Matthew says, I'm doing the Airfix 172 Sea King just now. The blades and tail fold in. Nice. It could be an option then. 172 wouldn't be too bad.
Well, if you want to do it type specific or just helicopters in general,
yeah,
I could do my Chinook.
Yeah,
which doesn't.
We could all do a Chinook.
Eh?
We could all do a Chinook.
We could. I don't know whether John can get a Chinook down there.
I saw a Chinook today. Well, the kit.
Sonic, a bunch of 176 scale stuff like that would be awesome for a layout scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would. And this is the thing, isn't it? Dieter, okay, other suggestion, do a submarine, the 1/144th trumps to Kilo or Seawolf.
Yeah.
I've got a 1/144th U-boat now, Type 9 to do. That's going to be fun. Julian says, ouch, the Arctica is about £77 in Jadlams. Probably too rich for a buddy build. Yeah. We're doing small, easy, fairly easy builds. Sprue says, build a Cobra helicopter. Ooh.
Wow. 32nd scale ICM one looks bloody lovely.
Julian says, hi, Matthew. Dieter, fair enough, Julian. Matthew, hi, Julian. Dieter says, C-Links. Joe Olmo on Gary Evans' channel just bought C-Links, hasn't he?
I've got a 1/32nd scale Westland Mark 8 Lynx up there from Revell that I've never even started.
Martin says, helicopters are the work of the devil, particularly the ICM Cobra. God, that tried my patience. I really struggle with helicopters, just don't know how they're made and function.
Well, the way they fly is they're so ugly that even the earth repels them.
See, my issue with submarines, going on to what Hagrid's saying, is it's just a long black tube.
They're fun to build, though. Easy to build. You can have fun with the weather and stuff, because once they've been under, if you think about it, they're staying underwater for 90 days, up to 90 days, but they can stay at sea for months and months on end. So they end up with barnacles and all sorts all over them. If you look at a submarine that's been out on an operational tour for 6 months, by the time it comes back into dock, it's covered in like algae and all sorts, not algae, seaweed and all sorts. Dieter, still have the 172 Type 9C U-boat here too. Yes, on the photo. I've also got 1/16th, I think, 1/6 scale M16 assault rifles, but I don't think I can do them on YouTube.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got that AK-47 to build with Jake. It's all wooden.
Sonic says Chopper Tuesdays.
Chopper Tuesday.
Get all the chopper. Martin says, by the way, the finished model looks awesome with the crew and the ICM landing mat. There we go.
Absolutely.
Dieter says, oh, I got it. A brute Russian jet. That reminds me. ACF Nugget. I was talking to him the other day. He's doing Ace Combat, the game.
Yes.
Yeah, flight simulator game.
Yeah.
They've actually got a range of jet models that are based on the Ace Combat game. And I said, I didn't realise that. He said, well, now you've got no excuse for not building a jet, have you? I was like, damn it, I hate it when you're right.
Do you know what? I've never built a Russian jet.
Well, we'll build a slow one, then we'll go on to the Russian one. Oh, John has an Ace Combat jet. I bet he's got it's an F-16 though.
F-15, isn't it?
I don't know.
Looks like an F-15 to me.
It's a grey wingy thing.
Oh, and he's
Oh,
got that. Looks like an
He's got another grey
F-18.
wingy thing.
Two of them. One's an
An
F-15C.
Ah,
One's
I was
a
right.
F-15E.
Ah,
Sorry, Raff boy. Was I right or was I right?
you were right. Yes, yeah. Oh.
Well, neither of them are mine,
Air
so you're
traffic
wrong.
control doesn't even know what type of aircraft they got coming into land. Dieter says, "Oh, I got it." Oh, Christ, for 2 hours.
Because one,
Yeah.
one blip
But
looks
make it
like
in your
another.
national colors. Yeah. Kay's got an appointment at 1:30, so I'm going to have to shoot. Martin says, "Glad you said they're fun to build, as my next build is the U-96 Das Boot." Yeah.
Oh.
Andy says, "The Iron Man torpedo thing is a fun build, apart from the PE."
Ooh,
Nice.
PE.
Julian, Sonic, they don't do models of those. Oh, helicopters, beg pardon. Sonic, they do in adult
Oh, here
shops,
we
Julian.
go.
Oh, helicopters, gotcha. Cool. Dieter says, Mikey, aside from Ace Combat liveries, they also have far rarer range as well, based on the Idolmaster. Nice. And Tiff says we're at 2 hours. Yeah. So, to finish off, where did you two horrible gits get up to?
Well, let me just change my camera.
Let's
I
go
know
for
you-
Gary.
I know you're going going out in a minute, so we'll get this
Only
done
because John was
quickly.
getting ready, we'll go for Gary.
I have mostly today. Hang on, let me get rid of that off the screen. There we are. So I've got the railings all done,
That looks good.
and I have done them
The only
dark.
thing I'm going to say, Gary,
I've deliberately done them dark.
can I point something out? One slight criticism. How are you going to put the decals on the side of the cab when you got railings there? Ah, there we go. Well done.
Yes. So next week will be decaling.
Nice. I've done the decals on mine.
Yeah.
So all I've done is put the windows in today and tried to glue this down. But it's not quite going down right. I think if and when I build another one, I'll glue that deck onto the cab. I'll do the cab and then glue the deck onto the cab.
Yeah.
Before
I
I put
may
it onto the
even
hull.
not glue mine down. I might leave it as a loose fit because mine sits there quite nicely.
Yeah. It's not sitting too bad. It's just got a little bit of a gap that I'd like to get rid of, but it's not bad. It might well stick if I hold it down long enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done all the decals and everything. So.
What about
John?
you, Mr. Marley?
Well, drawing Mikey's attention to the last step in the instructions where it says add decals at this stage, I think he'll be fine. So, but what I've done is, so I have glued the top to the bottom, but I've got the clamps on. I won't take them off yet, but as you see, that I have some, so I've done that. All the decals are on, and I've started. It's and obviously the stand is done as well, so. It's looking good. Now I don't have the side rails, as you know. I do have all the other rails. I've painted a couple of them black, but I haven't mounted any yet. I'll paint the rest grey.
Side rails are on their way to you, though, aren't they?
They are. FX is sending them free of charge, which is wonderful.
Nice.
But no, it's colourful. It's a beautiful kit. It really is.
There you go.
Very much enjoying it.
Well done. So last few comments before we go, because I really do have to go. Dieter, my daughter loves them because they are exceptionally brightly coloured, have a very cute full aircraft decoration, and each aircraft is dedicated to a so-called idol girl. Nice.
Ah.
And he said, I did 2 Ace Combat F-14D Tomcats before I found out about the Idol Masters. They're hard to find and therefore pricey. I really need someone that could take them back for me from Japan. Danny says, I finished. What's next? Sonic's put love hearts. Dieter says, hi, Darren. Coffee?
Coffee.
Julian, watching Sooty and Sweep on TV once, and Sweep was annoying the panda, Sue, playing loudly with his toy helicopter. So yelled at him, Sweep, If you're going to play with your chopper, play with it quietly. Darren says prefer tea. There we go. Sonic says like the episode of Rainbow where they play with their twangers. Yeah.
Or who doesn't?
So we've got to go because I've got to go, and we're running out of time on my StreamYard. So we shall be back Monday, 12 o'clock. Yeah, with just building whatever you want.
Have a wonderful weekend, people.
Yes.
Uru.
Have a good weekend. See you all then. Later.
Cheers. Ta-da.